Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a live trade video, I hope, if I can get this to behave the way I am. Just got the video rolling right now, and I'll explain what's going on here in a second. But so as we wait, it's 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. I'm currently down $150, and I was going to just walk away, call it a day, just say, you know what, 150, there we go, $150, that's fine. And then all of a sudden, NVX just showed up, and you can see, I mean, middle of the afternoon, big old plunge right here. So I'm interested in shorting it, but I don't want to short it. You know, I don't want to short it down there. That's chasing. But now that it's moving upwards here a little bit, this has become a whole lot more interesting. And, you know, I like the odds that this thing very well could put me back into the green. But again, I want to see what kind of candle here forms. So let's just watch it here. Again, had I shorted it when I got the video rolling when it was down around there, yeah, that seems like it's intriguing because, yeah, it's just dropping. But, I mean, that is just flat out chasing. And this is what I mean, think about it. There were people that were shorting down around that area. Now what are those people thinking? I mean, this thing just ripped right back into their faces. There we go, even more. So just waiting for this next candle to form here. No, come back up. I'd like to see it get a little bit more up here. So we'll just continue to watch. No, that's not what I want to see. I don't want to see it go all the way back down there. I mean, I can still make that work. What is that high? Yeah, that would give me a very well-defined stop loss. There we go. So I'd like to see this bounce up some. High of or low of 44. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to let this thing stabilize out here a little bit more. And like I said, maybe we can get a very rare afternoon trade that not only puts some profit in my pocket, but maybe even gets me back into the green. So 44 is that level that I'm watching, very close. All right, well, I only got 200 shares at 44 for some reason. And I don't think the bid ever dropped below 44. So that was very strange. That was very strange indeed. Well, still got the break of 44. Lots of selling now. Look at all that size. So I like the odds of this thing's going to be coming down even more now. There we go. See if we can get down to 43. Well, I'm going to take 100 off there. But let's see if we can now get a break of 43. And there is that break. So now just 50 shares left. So at this point, it is going to be a winning trade. Just the question of how big of a winning trade is it actually going to be. And this thing is just getting destroyed right now, which I don't mind given I'm on the short side. So if this thing can break on down through 42. All right, well, 25 shares left. I'm very, very bitter, I'd say the right word. I wanted the 500 as you saw me try to get. Wow, I can't even get out at 43.01. All right, all out of that trade for $165, which has brought me back into the green by $15. But The disappointing thing was, you saw it up here, I wanted 500 shares, but for whatever reason, the market only gave me 200 of those. Had I had 500, that would have been a very, very big trade, a massive trade on only 500 shares. Because I mean, I pulled out some of my position all the way down there at 42.50, which not to insult your mathematical intelligence, but that's $1.50 lower than where it was. So yeah, I am pretty bitter about that. However, I'm happy at least to be back into the green on the day. And the learning lesson there, again, let's actually, so the first learning lesson was when I got the video rolling, it was looking like this. And I get it. Wow, it's just going down. You want to short. And if you're brand new, just getting started to marketing or to day trading and the stock market, then shorting means you make money when values go down. I realize that's a super bizarre concept, but it's totally possible. And you just saw it right here. So that's why you wouldn't want to short there. So that's why I waited for it to come back up. It pulled back, and that's when I, got in because I had a nice little risk reward there. And the only thing that I guess I don't want to say I screwed up, because I mean, I tried. You saw my order sitting out there, and it just gave me 200 shares. But after that, got the flush. And the other big learning lesson was scroll back and look at these level twos. You'll hear me talking and saying, oh, wow, look at all these sellers. This thing is getting ready to go. And that was before the price flushed to the downside. Again, how did I know that? Well, that's why over here, level twos, very, very useful tool that day traders need to use. Now, this, of course, is called, no, not of course, I'm sorry. If you're new, then you wouldn't know that this is called a technical chart over here. But that is a technical chart. This is technical analysis, some more trading terminology for you. And then over here, we have what is known as the level twos, market depth, the tape. Technically speaking, that's the tape over there, which is showing the transactions. But point here being, you want to learn those because that also gave me plenty of confidence to want to hold, because I made the comment, wow, look at all those sellers. This thing is getting ready to go. And yeah, it definitely went down. And unfortunately, I had to just scale out the way I did just because I didn't have my 500 shares. But I wanted, wow, TSN, holy smokes. Put an order for 50, just 100 shares there, because I'd be willing to build a position into that if it can get down there. So it's just 100 shares, nothing big. I mean, I'd like more than 100 shares on this move, but that would at least get me involved. Wow, what a crazy afternoon. And this is Tyson Foods. NVAX was a pharma, so I don't think these things would have been related, but it's good stuff that this is all happening late afternoon. But I think I'm racking my brain. I think I talked about everything that I did as far as the NVAX trade is concerned. All right, well, that one's bouncing back upwards. But yeah, I want to do the math and kind of go through, had I gotten all 500 shares, but that would have been easily over a $500 trade, which would have really put me into the green. So the voices right now are definitely showing up of the wanting to, have the pity party for myself of, Clay, you could be so much more in the green. But I got to remember, wait a second, I'm back into the green, so I will take it. But really at the core, and we'll go back here to NVAX. Who knows, maybe, is this thing going to give another opportunity? I don't know. Oh, wow, it must be bouncing quite a bit right now. It is bouncing quite a bit. Do I want to take another one? I don't know. Right now, I have no idea. Is this greed talking? It's 44.20. Is this greed talking right now, or is this just a good quality setup? I don't know, and I have no problem admitting that. But right now, I want to say that a breakdown below 44.20 could definitely be quite interesting here with this stop. In fact, I'm going to get this alerted in the chat room at least. So I'll actually bring this over so you can see how the chat room works. Let's bring this over. So, all right. Let's see, NVAX. So that first alert was just nuts, meaning as you saw, it was going crazy. What did I say that was? That's, well, at this point, it's looking like that's not even going to be relevant anymore. Actually, I take that back because now the risk is going to be, too big. Another alert here that I butchered and screwed up on was, I'll show you to you. Just because I'm stalling right now, but this will also accomplish the question of, hey, Clay, how does your chat room work? So you look right there. So I didn't alert this one, but power of working with the team, capital gains alerted TSN blood at first, and then watching it, and then I talked about TSN 60-50 flush point. All right, actually, all right, I need to get this now that we got that. Let's see, what is this? 45, okay, so flush point, 45, stop over, what is that? Yeah, that's better, 46.25. This is all being based on the 2 minutes, so there we go. So just alerted that to the chat room right then. Again, the flush, oh, mRNA, now that thing's ripping. What is going on right now? Trying to think, do I want to take this, or why is mRNA now? Why is everything, it is literally 1:18 p.m. right now. All right, let's go check out mRNA. But anyway, so that's, I need it. So VOL for volume. Volume's coming in on the 2 minute, so get that alerted. Let's get that out of the way. So let's see, mRNA. Wow, let's see, what is going on? Not that I'm complaining. But let's see if this thing wants, again, Clay, why don't you just buy right now? It's going up. That is what is known as chasing. You don't want to chase. I will go short at 61 or 62.25, just double checking. Just 100 shares. Because again, I'd like more than 100 shares, but this will at least get me involved. Okay, there's the break. Nope, paused. Let's go to 62.55 now. Nope, pause right there. Again, it needs to fill me being overextended and with a nice, clear, smooth move. Now I could potentially go long. Now that it's pulling back here a little bit, I'm trying to figure out, it's helping to give where the stop loss would be. I can't believe this. This is a 12-minute video. And I was thinking, now this thing will probably be like 5 minutes because I'll keep an eye on that trade. I'll make the trade, and then I'll either be walking away with a bigger loss. Now when I say bigger loss, I don't mean like a massive hole, but something controlled. So I need to get this alerted now. Let's see. mRNA 62.50 upside break point, stop under, what is that? 61.75. So there we go. So just so you can see, there was that alert that I just typed up. So looking for the break of 62.50 and then stop below 61.75. So the first step in that, so we'll get that out of the way. But there we go. That's how the chat room is working and how it works. Very nice. Remember NVAX, I alerted that at 45. Shoot. Good old hindsight voices. Well, at least members are making money. So remember that one, alerted it at 45. So those that got in at 45, it is now gone almost $1 in their favor. So relative to what they were risking, things are looking very, very good. Ideally, that needs to get down to below 44 for them. I mean, granted, they're still at there's the dollar. There we go. There's under 44. Nice. So I'm armchair trading right now through other members. Very nice. All right. Well, I'm gonna offer up a congrats to them. So how it works is we have that, and then right over here we have what we call the lounge. If I could type. There we go. Booze Hound. Now this was, no, what was this one? I can't remember. No, TSN. I don't think I ever showed what happened with TSN. I got distracted. But TSN was definitely the teamwork, right? Because as I pointed out, capital gains here, alerted it. Just the blood, which means it was just pure, well, I mean, bloodshed. Goodness, now mRNA is going again. Well, this is just, well, congratulations to the members that took that one. Again, you saw that alert was down here, 62.50 upside break. It is now gone well over, what, 50 cents, about 60 cents. So congratulations, but what I'm going to do here, talk about an unintended video. I am literally doing a live trade video right now at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And look at this action. This is not me forcing a video. This is not me forcing a trade. This has all been very, very quality action. So I guess the very unintended learning lesson here is sometimes not only does maybe one stock all of a sudden kind of start acting up and gives you an opportunity, but many stocks, I can't even keep track of them all. Oh yeah, TSN. I keep forgetting. There's so much going on. I apologize, but this is truly live. This is not a voiceover. So this is happening as I go. What? Oh yeah, so the team effort was TSN. Right there. And then I alerted the 60-50 flush point. And you can see, let's go over to TSN right now. And let's see, where's 60-50? So 60-50 was that green line right there, which I alerted as the flush point right there. So price did break down through there. Definitely had to sit through a little bit of annoyance and a little bit of pain as it was kind of chopping around right here, but never did anything crazy. It's not like it spiked way up there and would have knocked anybody out. So yeah, no doubt about it. There was some patience required. There was some annoyance that happened as it just kind of went sideways, chopping back and forth. But then you saw what happened. This thing just totally rolled back over as low as, so another nice trade right there. I did try to trade that one, but it just wasn't a good trade. I ended up taking a $25 loss on it just because it was looking like things just wanted to get up against me. Was a mistake. I'm not trying to offer up any excuses, so that was a total mistake. So where are we even at right now? Oh yeah, mRNA. I know mRNA's pulled back now, so it's still a nice breakout trade. What's NVAX doing? Our members doing on that one? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful for them. Bad for me. Now over $2 in the favor. Well, at this point, if I make any trades, it is totally out of anger. It is totally out of greed. It is totally out of frustration because I really do feel like even that much more, right? And I walk you through the voices in my head because I want you to know that you as a trader, you're not alone. If you have these thoughts, I mean, I would like to think I'm a normal person, but in trading, there's crazy voices that show up. So the voices right now, and maybe you're familiar with them, maybe you can relate, but the current voices are this. Clay, man, you should have been filled 500 shares. Clay, you'd be up pretty much over $500 right now on the day. Man, Clay, you should have gotten those 500 shares. And now the new voice are saying, Clay, you alerted NVAX. Awesome alert. All sorts of members are making money. Clay, you alerted mRNA. Awesome alert. All sorts of people are making money. You're not making any money. You're sitting here talking on the live trade video. And I'm thinking, yeah. And then, of course, you had the live trade video voice was just saying, Clay, imagine how cool it would be if you just went even more into green right now. Like, imagine that. And I agree, that would be really cool. But that's a voice I've come to know is just the live trade video voice, right? Clay, prove the trolls wrong voice. You know that one? Get some sort of massive winner. No. I'm not going to do that. And I realize if you've never traded with real money, I sound like a nutcase right now. I really do. But I promise you, before you cast judgment on me, all I ask is go put some of your hard-earned money in the markets and, be serious about it. Of course, if you just treat it like a casino and you don't care, well, then who cares? You're not going to, but treat it, try to be serious about it, and you're going to notice a lot of voices. Look at this, $3 now. Congratulations, members. Awesome. That's good. I mean, as annoyed as I am and as frustrating as I may be right now, that's great. Very happy for members and just looking back in the chat room. Awesome. Here's another member. They They made a typo. That's okay though. Not the first time. So this person sold at 45. So that means, if you're new, when you go short, you sell first. So they sold at 45, and then they got out at 42.80. So awesome trade. Very nice trade. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and I think wrap things up. Let me take one more scan around the markets. Before I do go though, and there's really nothing else going on, and I need to just move on. But if you are interested in joining the community and getting those alerts that you literally saw me make in real time, just go to claytrader.com/team, and you can learn more there. Really the way to approach that, numerically speaking, is we'll just use the $99 pricing plan. So $99 gets you 3 months worth of membership, which breaks down to $8.25 per week. So the question you need to ask yourself is, do I believe this service can make me more than $8.25 per week? Do I believe the service can offer me more than $8.25 per week of value? If you do believe it can, I think I just made a pretty strong argument that it can, as we saw all sorts of alerts being made live. Like I said, this is not a voiceover. There's nothing going on. This was made as things were playing out. Then yeah, I'd love to have you join. And like I said, I'm quite confident that you can make and get more than $8.25 per week of value. Also, as far as the live trade video is concerned, hit that like button if you enjoyed it. That's a very fast, a very easy and efficient way to communicate to me that, hey Clay, I do enjoy these live trade videos. Please keep making them. And then also check out the channel as a whole. And if you enjoyed the other types of videos that I offer, then hopefully you decide to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, I'd love to have you come get some, this has got to be, I got to be honest, one of my favorite videos I think I've ever done. And I've been doing these videos for years. I've been doing live trade videos, but I would be a bold-faced liar if I showed up and thought that this would be how the video turned out. I thought it would be a 5-minute video, but here we have a video packed with learning lessons. And again, it's officially 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, so middle of the afternoon. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And yeah, hopefully you decide to give the community a look and join up. Again, claytrader.com/team. And also make sure to hit that like button if you enjoy these live trade videos. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.